One day, a disciple approached Buddha and asked, "Master, how can I control my anger towards society? I find myself filled with rage at the injustices and unkindness I see around me. It is as though the fire of anger consumes me, and I no longer know how to extinguish it." Buddha smiled gently and said, "Anger, like fire, can burn the one who holds it more than those it is aimed at. But to understand how to control it, let me tell you a story." Buddha began, "Once there was a great warrior known for his unparalleled strength and his fiery temper. Despite his fame, he was always angry because he saw much evil in the world, and he couldn't understand why people would be so cruel and selfish. One day, he came to a wise monk and asked, "Master, I am angry at the wickedness of the world. How can I live peacefully in such a place?" The monk looked at him calmly and said, "I will give you an answer, but first, come with me." The warrior followed the monk to the edge of a river where they saw a large tree. The monk pointed to the tree and said, "Strike this tree with all your strength and see what happens." Confused but willing, the warrior struck the tree with a mighty blow. The tree stood tall, unaffected. "Strike it again," said the monk. The warrior hit the tree once more, but still, nothing happened. "What is the point of this?" the warrior asked, frustration rising within him. The monk replied, "This tree does not react to your blows. It remains rooted and calm, no matter how hard you strike it. The world is much like this tree. No matter how angry you become or how much you try to fight against it, it will remain as it is. Your anger will not change it, but it will harm you." The warrior pondered these words, realizing that his anger was only hurting himself, not the world he was angry at. "But how do I stop this anger from rising within me?" he asked. The monk answered, "Anger comes from within, not from outside. The more you feed it, the stronger it becomes. Let go of the desire to control everything and everyone. Accept that some things cannot be changed immediately, but you can change how you react to them. Choose peace within yourself, and the world will seem less hostile." Buddha paused and looked at his disciple, who was deep in thought. "Anger is like the warrior's blows against the tree," Buddha continued. "You can strike out at the world in frustration, but it will not change what you face. The key to controlling your anger lies not in changing society, but in changing your own heart. Like the tree, be rooted in patience and understanding. Let the storms of anger pass without shaking your inner peace." The disciple, now understanding the lesson, bowed and thanked Buddha. From that day on, whenever anger arose within him, he remembered the story of the warrior and the tree. He learned to let go of the desire to control the world and found peace in controlling his own reactions.